Toyota makes more cars in 12 hours than Ferrari makes in a whole year. And yet, Ferrari makes about 20 times more profit for each car sold. This is no accident. It's one of the most disciplined business strategies in the world. And today, we're going to break down its numbers. Welcome to the channel. If you like this content, please subscribe, comment, and share. Have you ever stopped to think why Ferrari purposely sells fewer cars, and what any business can learn from that? In 2025, Ferrari delivered 13,640 cars. That's 1% less than the year before. And this was a conscious decision by the company. It's written in their official report. Deliveries were deliberately planned to stay stable. In the same year, revenue went up 7% to 7.1 billion euros. Net profit went up 5% to 1.6 billion euros. And the operating margin hit 29.5%, the highest in the global automotive industry. Fewer cars, more revenue, more profit. That's the Ferrari Paradox. And it only makes sense when we understand that Ferrari doesn't operate like a car manufacturer. It operates like a luxury brand. Let's put this into perspective. If we divide the net profit by the number of cars sold, Ferrari makes about 117,000 euros per car. Now let's take a closer look at the numbers. Thanks to publicly available financial reports, we can compare these brands side by side. Porsche, which is also seen as a premium brand, makes around 15,000 euros per car. BMW makes about 8,000, Toyota 6,000, a Volkswagen 3,000. In other words, one single Ferrari car makes as much profit as about 20 Toyotas. And remember, these numbers for competitors are estimates from their yearly reports. The general idea is what matters here. How is this possible? High average price, extreme personalization. Each customer designs their car almost like a custom-made item, and costs kept low by a lean production system, all centered in Maranello, Italy. Personalization, by the way, is one of the growth drivers mentioned by the company itself. The more a customer customizes, the higher the profit margin. Now for the most surprising fact. Toyota makes about 10 million cars every year, Volkswagen 9 million, BMW 2.5 million, Porsche 310,000, Ferrari 13,640. Ferrari could make more cars. There's plenty of demand for them, but the company limits how many they make on purpose. This is the main idea of their business. Not having enough cars isn't a problem for the factory. It's actually part of what they sell. Enzo Ferrari, the person who started the company, had a saying that explains everything. Ferrari will always make one less car than people want to buy. This saying became a rule for the company. And it protects three things at the same time. The price of new cars, the value of used cars, which, for many models, actually go up in price instead of down, and how much people want the brand. A regular car loses value as soon as it leaves the dealership. Many Ferraris do the opposite. This can only happen because they control how many cars they offer with great care, like a skilled jeweler. And here's one of the company's most valuable assets that doesn't show up on the balance sheet, the waiting list. According to CEO Benedetto Vigna, in the official statement from February 2026, Ferrari's order book stretches until the end of 2027. To put it simply, someone who buys a Ferrari today will receive the car in about 2 years. And the customer accepts this, more than accepts it. The wait makes the desire even stronger. From a money point of view, the waiting list acts like a cushion of predictability. Ferrari knows 2 years ahead of time how much it will produce and how much money it will make. Very few companies in the world have this much clarity about their future earnings. This lowers risk, improves factory planning, and is one of the reasons why the financial market sees Ferrari as a luxury company, not just a car maker. Before we go on, here's something important. This channel is about much more than just cars. In every documentary, we look at the plans used, who makes things valuable, and how the biggest businesses in the world really work. If you like this kind of breakdown, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and share this video. Now, let's get back to Ferrari. Let's go back to the numbers. Ferrari's operating margin in 2025 was 29.5%. For comparison, Porsche operates at around 14%, Toyota 10%, BMW 8.5%, the Volkswagen Group 5.5%. Again, these are rough numbers compared to its peers. It's a really big difference in how they're built. Ferrari's EBITDA margin reached 38.8%, and the official prediction for 2026 is 39%. These are the kind of margins you see with software companies or luxury fashion houses, not heavy industry. And there's another layer to this. Ferrari's money doesn't just come from cars. More than 800 million euros came from sponsorships, branding, and licensing in 2025, a 22% increase. The brand makes money even without selling a single extra car. The chart that sums it all up is this one. From 2021 to 2025, Ferrari's revenue went from 4.3 billion euros to 7.1 billion. That's a 74% increase. During the same time, the number of cars made stayed pretty much the same. All that growth came from three main things: product mix, more expensive models and limited editions, personalization, customers paying more for unique items, and brand income, like sponsorships, licensing, and lifestyle products. This is what we mean by the value over volume model. Growing without making more stuff. Increasing income without making the brand less special. It's the opposite of the old school factory model. And lately, the stock market has really liked this approach. Ferrari is worth more per car made than any other company in its industry, by a long shot. So, what's the economic lesson from this story? Scarcity as a business strategy, when it's backed by real quality and a strong brand, turns a product into something really valuable. Ferrari isn't trying to get a bigger piece of the market. It's competing for desire. And desire, unlike market share, doesn't have a price limit. This idea isn't just for luxury cars. It works for any business that can answer three questions. First, what do I offer that's truly hard to copy? Second, am I willing to grow slower to protect the value of what I provide? Third, is my brand strong enough to have a waiting list? Restaurants with just a few tables and months-long waiting lists, consultants who only take on a few clients each year, fashion brands that make limited collections. They all use, on a smaller scale, the same idea that helps Ferrari make a profit of 117,000 euros per car. Value over volume. That's Ferrari's financial secret. And it's all written down, number by number, in the company's official reports. Ferrari isn't the company that sells the most expensive cars in the world, but it is the company that turns exclusivity into a profit machine like no other mass-production car maker. I want to know what you think. What's the biggest secret to Ferrari's success? Thank you so much for sticking with this analysis until the end. If this kind of content interests you, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way you won't miss the next documentaries. See you next time.